Yes, sir. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Thursday, May 30th. Normally, y'all are used to hearing Rundown do this, right? I know. It's the Turf and Rundown show, lady. Don't worry about it. We'll have a special guest showing up here soon and shortly. So we got you. Don't worry. We're never going to miss. We always make it go down. Jeez. Yeah, I'm excited. This is a great week. Just to have, talk that talk as we say. You know what I'm saying? Doing our Raider talk. Rundown is on vacation. My God. Yes. Well deserved. Well deserved. Rundown is probably somewhere on the beach right down with Lady Rundown, having a blast, doing what they do and rightfully so. I swear to y'all, he's definitely one of the hardest men in showbiz as far as work is concerned. I'm in awe every time. I mean, the kid never stops. I'm sure he's probably on here. Probably see him pop up in a hot second. Who knows, right? It is what it is. I told him, don't you dare. At some point, you gotta, you know what I mean? Take a break, push away from the desk, get a little breather. He's young though, energetic. He'll need some time to understand. Really, you got to take a break. But I'm excited for him. We'll have to hear where he is, all that good stuff. I'll let him tell it. He's probably been telling y'all anyways. Y'all know probably more than I do, right? So special edition show today. We got a lot to discuss. It's a lot going on when it comes to us and the Raiders and who's gonna make what. To be honest, I don't know if people understand how deep we are, offensively and defensively. We'll obviously be discussing what's going on, what you've been hearing from OTAs, all that good stuff. I'd like to analyze and see which rookies people think will make the team stick around, right? Who's your surprising candidate, if you will, for, hey, never expected this guy to make it, but he did, or, something along those lines. And, looking at the exact opposite, what's somebody that we think that absolutely was going to make it, maybe, or close to, expected them to, and they don't, right? And they're part of that 53-man cut. Think about this stuff, guys. We always include and bring the chat onto all our topics, all of our situations, if you will. There's a couple of great topics. I picked one. I just literally picked the topic that I think it needs to be brought to the light. I think it's really just a me and Chris issue. And y'all know I love my guy, man. That's why, man, we bring such great content because of our thoughts. And we really got a battle going on right now, I think, personally. It's one on the offensive side and one on the defensive side. I'm not going to give it away yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that just yet. It's definitely going to be one of the second to last topics, I'll say, that I'll bring to the front of the congregation for everybody, because I do believe it's one of those 50-50s, if you will. And we're talking a player on both sides of the ball, right? One player on both sides of the ball. I really feel like we are kind of divided as a team, if you will. And this is a good thing, right? In my opinion. It should be motivational for the players, right? You got your dogs that got your back, but you also know half the squad, you know what I'm saying, can't stand you. So you know what I mean. You got something to prove. That's on, and it's on both sides. It's really, really interesting in my book. And I just can't wait to dive into this topic again. I'm bringing it to the surface because it's a pattern that I see amongst Raider Nation and Raider fans. So y'all will have to chime in on that one. As I say, we will definitely dive into that one. Cheers. So we got that. You know, we also have, what was the one other last thing that I wanted to discuss? If we have any more signings, you know what I mean? That was one thing I was thinking of. Is there a surprise signing that we can, you know what I mean, point to and say, didn't see that coming, came out of left field, or exact opposite, saw that coming a mile away, was just waiting for the June 1st, right? Or whatever the case may be. But yeah, be thinking about all these things throughout. As you know, chat lives matter 100%. So, with that being said, y'all know what time it is. Raiders Rebel. What it be, family? Salute all nation. Salute Raiders Rebel. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the show. Anthony Estrada. Yeah. What's going on, my boys in the nation, in the chat? Haters. Yes, sir. John Leon, the staple in the building. Salute nation. My 2 cents. Always a guy that stays in the building. Salute her. Salute Raider Nation. Let's keep it rolling. DRS Live Productions. Salute Ultimate. I believe this is War. If that's you, War, shout out to my guy, man. I appreciate you for showing up. I like the whole new deal, man. I like it, man. I like the whole setup. So, yes, Ray Love. Salute Turf. Salute Nation. Let's see what Raiders Rebel has to say. AOC, the cerebral assassin, looking hot in OTAs. Hey, we gonna talk about that, man. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. I promise you. Anthony Estrada. I really want to see Isaiah Palma on this team next year. Get him off the practice squad. We'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. Let's see what else. Ray Love, salute AOC, just win, baby. I love it. I love it. My 2 cents. Said it at the beginning of the off season. Trey Tucker and Michael Mayer will step up in 2024. I big time agree with that, sir. Absolutely, 100%. He's definitely going to step up in all the right ways, if you will, both of these guys. I'm not gonna lie, I hope Trey's gotten those hand situations situated right. You know, he's bobbled the ball quite a bit, a little bit too much. I like it. But and hey, we gotta call out, you know what we gotta call out. Everybody has something to work on. That's the one thing he has to work on to make us all feel a little better, in my opinion. So we'll see how it goes, man. DRS Live Productions, Riscongarello. From what I've seen, he is exceptionally accurate, and I don't say that lightly. Every quarterback has traits, strengths, and weaknesses, but he throws the ball where it needs to go at a very high. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anthony Estrada, what's up with the issues on defense? We'll talk about it, buddy. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it. The cornerback room is sus until someone shows out, but I like these rookies. That's a great point, Raiders Rebel. Like I say, we're going to jump into this stuff, guys and gals, for sure. Jack Kenna in the building. That's our guy. Salute. Salute. Raiders Rebel. I was on the other channel talking to myself. It's all good, man. I'm glad you made it. Last CT. Well, I don't know how to say it. What up? What up with you, man? Glad you joined the show. Welcome. I appreciate you for showing up. I see one of the guys. Milka Beezy's in the building. Salute Milka Beezy. Yeah, we got everybody starting to show up now. It's starting to get thick, ladies and gentlemen. Cowtown. Yes, sir. Turf, I had to slide and tap in for y'all. What's good? AOC, a gold jacket in the making. Remember where you heard it first. I love it. Cowtown, you know I'm all over that. Right with you. I absolutely love it. I agree. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, we gonna have to see how that turns out. We got one last one. Y'all know it's my dude. SoCal Sal. Salute. Yes, sir. I'm glad y'all can make it, man. So yeah. OTAs. What have y'all been hearing? I've been hearing that very same thing as far as AOC being the assassin that he is accurately. I know that's going to take over. That's the part that's just in him. Like you say, everybody's got a strength and a weakness. His strength is being very, very accurate, and that's only going to get better. Right. I've been hanging my hat on this stat since the beginning, and that is the fact that he has a record over Drew Brees at Purdue as being the most accurate passer of all time. So, I mean, hey, I don't know what else to tell you about that. The proof is in the pudding. I mean, it's showing up in OTAs. It's showing up. It showed up last year when, he started to get a little comfortable, get a little bit of time. Things worked out for him, right? So, it is what it is. But before I continue to keep talking, y'all already know what time it is. It is Cheeto Linus in the building.
What's up, big dog?
What's up with you, man?
Chilling. Just got done with work.
Yeah, I already know how it goes, man. Work. We gotta take care of what we gotta take care of. You know what I mean? Be accountable and handle our responsibilities, man. So
that pays the bills.
Exactly, man. Hey, Cheeto, I am so excited for you to be on the show today, man. This is a special Turf and Rundown edition. If you didn't know, already told y'all, Rundown's on vacation. Cheeto's in the building. We already see what's going on. You already see what. Yeah.
Luda already be knowing.
Yes, you already know your people's in the building, bro. So they.
What up, Sal?
Yeah, this is basically just the TRS show minus
a quick little mini one.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, yeah, man. How you feeling today, man? You got anything you can think of off the top of your head that you want to discuss as far as OTAs are concerned?
I like what I'm hearing from the camp. Don't really hear too many negative things on the camp out there, other than what I shared with you this morning about the fumble.
Right. Yeah. Hey, and that's actually I'm glad you bring that up, man, because we should talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people aren't. Again, we have a lot of 50-50 issues, I believe. And again, these are all good things in my opinion. But a lot of people are, hey, running back by committee, we got what we got, we cool. And then there's that other half that's like, no.
I'm not cool on the committee thing.
Exactly. So with that being said, and Madison sounding like he's got the dropsies during OTAs, I personally think that's probably because of our defense. Like, We got one of the best defenses in the league. We may have the best defense in the league this year. So I don't know, but you like you said, tell us what you think, man.
Yeah, that's the other part. I know. I think about when I hear stuff like that. Like if I hear interceptions, I'm not gonna get mad because our defense is a beast. You know, that's what they're supposed to do. Yeah. Or even with like the fumble right now, you said, well, because our defense, he definitely got chased down from behind. Somebody punched the ball out.
Right.
So it's good to hear that. But then in my mind, because I already doubt the running backs a little bit, it's like I don't want to see that during the season. Yeah.
No, that's a good point, man. And I'll be the first to let you know it's absolutely the number one way to lose your job.
Oh yeah, I remember running backs that could run, but they just couldn't hold on to the damn football.
Can't hold on to the football, bro. You might call that a wrap. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. I wouldn't say I have fumble problems because I didn't have fumble problems, but I will tell you at the highest level I got to, I understand why guys have fumble problems. Yeah. Yeah, when those guys get to tugging on that ball, I don't think people understand, man. I've had the conversation already about Colorado State. And that dude I could feel his breath and snarling and just trying to get the ball.
Yeah,
like, man, that's when I knew. Yeah, this is a little bit too much for Turk.
Yeah, that's true. Because then you got in there, and then now they do the whole punching thing, punching the ball out. Yeah,
and I'm telling you, man, I'm amazed at the defense, right? Because in my opinion, they're the ones that are the geniuses that have to come up with these new ways of thinking on how to defend because they're just opening it up, giving you more avenues. It's easier to do. You know what I mean? Like, you can't touch them now. So, I can't touch them. So, now I can run free. Like, man, it's hard.
That was one thing I noticed too with the OTAs, with the defense, is the way they're tackling. Kind of like they're teaching them how to not do the hip drop and land on top of them type shit so they don't get flagged. Like it's cool to see them playing those small little details during the OTA so they can start instilling in how they play. Yeah.
That's a great point. I didn't even think about that because yet again, right? You know, you had the horse tackle, which was absolutely something that was a staple.
The horse collar?
That was a staple, boy. That was the guarantee. I'm going to walk you down and I'm going to just grab.
Yeah.
So you go from that to now the hip drop. You know, it's always evolving, if you will, as far as defense and what you can do. So it's gonna be tough, man. I'm glad they're doing it now, right? And like you said, you know, really being aware because I guarantee you there will be a game ruined by one of these calls this year.
Oh, you know there's gonna be. It's most definitely gonna be. It's gonna be like a Chiefs game, or
something where it's a halfway ride, halfway fall, halfway twist, and you know, just something natural, and they won't be able to figure it out.
Yeah, that was funny because I was watching this page on Instagram. It's supposed to be a Max Crosby page or whatever, but they had the scene from the quarterback show where Mahomes was bitching to the ref.
Yeah,
like, that's a flag. And me in my head, like, how is that even a flag? They're like, what are you talking about? But you think about like what Brady used to do, complain to them so much that he would get those cheap flags. Like, I think that's the part that frustrates me as a defensive guy. Like, you can't really touch these dudes anymore.
Not at all. Not even a little bit, man.
Especially the quarterbacks. Oh my God, the quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I mean. And I'm an offensive guy. I just, you know, I'm tired of the defense, you know, receiving roadblocks, you know, every other year. I'm just tired of it. Let these guys, you know what I mean? At least become masters of the craft with the new rules until you keep slapping more on so that we can gain more points and it be more exciting.
Even I saw with Max a couple times, he didn't even sack Mahomes. He just hugged him. And it was just waiting for the whistle. Like, he looked at the ref like, come on, bro. Like, I remember you could just hit the dude. Now, at least he's aware of it. Like, the direction the league is going with these quarterback hits. But I get it. They're the money makers. They're the ones who bring in the views and sell the tickets. So
Right.
they got to protect the quarterbacks.
Yep. No, I agree. I mean, I'm trying to think. I've always been keeping my ear to the street, if you will, for the other teams, just to hear the buzz. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. I've definitely peeked my ear into the Commanders, right, and Daniels, and
with Jaden,
what it could be and what it could have been and would have been. I mean, the kid looks sharp. I'm just right. I mean, he looks great. A lot of guys are looking great as far as rookies, right?
Yeah, and it's like, what does Chris say? Like, yeah, that looks good in t-shirt and sweat and shorts.
Tank top and booty shorts, baby.
Yeah, because even who was it the other day? Was it Getty? When they asked him about the running backs, they're like, I don't know, they don't have pads on yet.
And it's very true. See, and that's the thing, right? Hey, I'll be the first to admit, you have all types of running backs. You got the running back that is so fast and skittish, etc., because he's literally scared as hell and don't want to get touched, and is that good because of that? Or right, you got the dude that is the exact opposite, and it shows. Like, during OTAs, all that good stuff, off season, and it looks great until he gets those pads on and somebody mollywops him. Now, now it's not so good.
Or even backwards, or even the running back gets even stronger and looks better with the pads on.
Absolutely.
Like, once you put the pads on this fool, it's like he's a little bulldozer. Yeah.
Yep. Just like a player gets better in the second half of the game, and it's because he's still playing like he played in the first quarter, as opposed to everybody else looking like they're in the third and the fourth.
Yeah, the defense is tired of taking those damn hits.
Absolutely. All these things are factors for running back. Yeah, this is all factors for running back.
That's so true, because I know as a corner, by the third, fourth quarter, I used to hate when the lineman was still coming blocking. Like, oh my God, like, I'm tired of your ass.
Yeah, right? Like, why am I not getting at least a fullback or something?
Yeah.
Pulling?
Like, oh man, like, why are you pulling again?
No, absolutely right. I mean, so, OTAs, it is what it is. There's a lot good, bad, and ugly going on. Can you think of anything that you've heard that doesn't sound good for someone? And that's why I'm a little skeptical about OTAs.
We haven't heard bad, really. Yeah.
No one's going to give you the bad.
Yeah.
Right? I haven't heard one single thing about this guy's gone. Yeah, I take that back. I believe the Chargers. They let somebody go like immediately.
Did they really?
Maybe after three or 4 days, and it was an offensive lineman. And the only reason I'm thinking of it is because they picked up Leatherwood, and I'm like, wow, that guy got cut, and they went to get Leatherwood over him. He had to be atrocious. He had to be atrocious. So
I'm telling you, Harbaugh thinks he can fix him.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all. Honestly.
And as much as I don't want it to happen, if you think about it, we always talked about when Gruden and them were here, that maybe the players didn't get coached up very well, which is why they never developed. We never had good development, right? We always went for free agents, or we waited on the next draft.
Right.
So who knows? Maybe with good development, like what you see in this regime, I see that with them, working on technique development, things like that, like with the coaching. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they will freaking be able to coach him up.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. Yeah. Well,
I mean, our history. Once they leave us, apparently they go play good somewhere else.
I know, right? Exactly. They play a whole lot better than they did for us.
Yeah.
Just thinking, continuing with the OTAs, right? Rookies, right? Trying to get on board 53-man roster. Is there a rookie that you can think of that you're like, no one expected him to get in, or hey, he's right on the cusp, and maybe he will, maybe he won't. Is there anybody you can think of that crosses your mind from that respect?
You know what? As much as people want to reduce the preseason games, this is why I like them. You get to see them in action as opposed to just hearing or basing it off their film, you know? Because obviously Brock Bowers, I'm excited to see what that dude can do.
Absolutely.
But the safety, I'm very intrigued by this dude. Trey Taylor?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm very intrigued by this dude. Like, I really am. Like, he won the award, which is rare for someone at the school he was at to even be, win that award.
Exactly.
But then again, he fell. It's like, well, why did he fall? I know I've looked up videos and it's like, well, his size. He's not that big,
He's small.
People question that he's a small linebacker. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, small safety. Yeah. But just the fact that people were so high on him, like, I want to see what this kid can do, given the opportunity. See if he's gonna shine back there with all the, the Air Force thing, the leadership, and
it's a great. I honestly didn't know the answer to this question for myself. To be honest, I put it up there. I was trying to get to give you a little insight, and I still can't. But you actually, I think he's that guy, and the reason being is because we have a lot of safeties that are solid. Yeah. Right. I just went over Jaden Grant, right? The kid out of where did he come from? I just went over his grade report.
Which one is he?
He came, Jaden. Where did he come from? I'm gonna tell you right now. Jaden Grant.
Oh, okay.
He came from Oregon State. I don't know why I forgot about that. Oregon State. That's my old coach's stomping grounds.
I was gonna say that's your old coach.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's where he's from. You all know that we have an assistant coach, we have an assistant. I want to say the wide receivers coach is from Oregon State. So, and this is his second year, right? Last year he didn't play, but I heard good things from him. As far as, being on the squad and somebody that has a chance to catch on. He's there, obviously. We got the starters in Morg and Epps. And there's other guys there, too, right at the safety spot. I haven't gone through the safeties yet.
Yeah, we got the Oos, Paul Malo. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We are stacked. So that's why, for me, it's a tough call if he's going to actually get in because it's going to be tough. I think they need him in, to be honest, because of those two things you mentioned, right? That Air Force and leadership. Those two things go hand in hand, and it's absolutely necessary at that position. We don't have a lot of veterans, right?
Our safeties are solid. I know we probably make them out better because they're Raiders. Epps had a good year. More, we've been wanting him to have a season. But I think for me, like, I want to see more production as far as causing turnovers, creating turnovers. Yep. And that's what I want to see more of. And maybe with this kid, that's supposed to be one of the things he does.
Right.
Create those plays. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's possible, right? I mean, we always talk about how, the coaching staff and people talk about the game in general. People need to understand that the NFL is literally a different game. It's not college. It's definitely not high school. Like, it's just a different game. Your skills don't translate.
Yeah, not always.
As you would expect. You know what I mean? Seriously, like, it's stuff that you may do really well and you think it absolutely has no bearance or is irrelevant, and it's literally why you're on the team. Right? Like, and it could be something so simple as snapping the ball.
Right.
Yeah, I say that so right? But again, I've already had those conversations. Long snappers, kickoff, right? I mean, extra point, kick, snaps, all that stuff matters. And
remember that game in Oakland years ago where our long snapper Kondo got hurt and they like completely ruined the game for us. And in my head, I was at the game like, oh, it's just a long snapper, ain't no big deal. And then, bro,
it blows up to 30 a game. A third of your game is blown up.
Jesus. Yeah.
So again, this stuff matters. This stuff matters, man. Yeah. So that's a great choice, Trey Taylor. That's a great choice for, who gets in. I'm hoping he gets in.
Yeah, me too. Especially because I was hearing say Morik has a good year, so how much he would be expected to make, right? And it was somewhere between 15, 20 million. I was like, oh hell no.
Exactly. And then we gotta pay Abs on top of it because
I was like, hell no. Yeah.
Not with the guys we have behind, Palomao and
exactly. That's what I was saying with the guys we got behind.
So that's why I think he makes it too, because it gives us the depth to say, all right, Morig, if you want money, go. You know what I mean? Right. Just go. And rightfully so. I mean, I'd never tell anybody not to go get their bread. That's insane.
Oh no, that's why I wasn't. As much as I like the Meek, I didn't call him.
Yes, I was happy for Meek.
I think I even put on his Instagram go get that bag, bro.
Where did he went to Minnesota? Didn't he?
No, Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, he went to What Up Doe.
Damn, bro, that's a great. Man, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all there are very few cities that I am just learning to adore. And I'm telling y'all right now, Detroit has my heart, bro.
Yeah, Detroit was cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm a little biased. I got homeboys. Leo was fortunate enough to meet two of my guys that literally I learned how to walk and talk with.
Yeah, they came through. They were cool dudes.
Yeah, and they live in Detroit now. One of them lives in Detroit now for over 20 years. The other one's about 15, 10. Man, I've not been impressed, with a city. And then you saw how they treated their team there. I mean, you saw Jared Goff is a god.
Oh man, that dude was they were
without hearing his name, man. Dude, it's a football city. It's a basketball city. It's hockey, base. Detroit got it, man. So good for Meek, man. I'm, good for him.
Yeah, I remember that lady was telling us all the different spots, the Little Caesar Arena, where the Red Wings play, and then all the different teams.
Play. Yep, all that good stuff. Yeah, I was impressed. I was super impressed.
That was not, and maybe it's me falling into media.
Right.
But that was not what I expected when we Detroit. Yeah. Maybe near our hotels. Maybe that's what I expected.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, I agree.
But downtown completely surprised me, bro. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, it's shout out to Detroit. I mean, you guys are killing it. Great job. City, great job, mayor, everybody that, turned that place around, because they really did.
I hope Cincinnati's like that. That's the one I'm going to this year. That's new.
Yeah, Cincinnati. When I went, I see. It was. I think it was just the matter of it was the moment. You know what I mean? Because I'll be honest, and I admitted and came clean to you and Chris, right? When it comes to because Chris is from Ohio. They had a good time there. They was at the exact same game as me.
Right.
I had a good time. It was just after I felt a little salty on how they were ungrateful as far as how they won. I don't know. I just felt like that whole win I thought we got cheated big time. Right? The touchdown whistle.
The phantom whistle.
Oh man. I still we always have something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still salty.
I think what made me the most mad was the fact that he threw it short of the end zone on the last play. I'm like, you got us there. We were almost there. I get you got to make a play, but at least throw it in the end zone, bro.
At the least, right? Just
at the least, if it gets picked off, it gets picked off. You try to make
it over anyways. Exactly,
it's over.
Was over either way.
Yeah, I remember. I couldn't imagine being at that game. I think I would have been salty too.
Wow!
I would have been salty. Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah.
All right, let's check in, man. Let's check in with the chat. Let's see.
Chat lives matter.
Yes, chat lives matter, man.
I see
DRS Live, franchise quarterback, most important traits: arm strength, accuracy, ball placement, and processor. Mobility is
I
just
don't
a
know if
luxury.
that's the most important trait.
However, Aiden can move, was play calling last year. Yeah, that's even the other thing, right? Man, Aiden, I can't wait to get into this topic. Because you know what I'm talking about, Leo, and even Leo doesn't completely know. He's like, I think I know what he's talking about, but I'm not. I can't wait to bring this topic up because we just have two of the top guys, and it just so happens to be two of the hardest positions. I love it. I can't wait to talk. We're going to get into it, guys. I can't wait. It's going to be a fabulous discussion. All right, DRS Live Productions. What do you do? I mean, what is DSR Live Productions?
Rated Rebel. What up, Rated Rebel?
Yeah, I thought that was going to be something, man. Here we go. Let me see who else is in here. Looks like Rafa is in the building. What up, nation? Rafa in the building. Happy time. Rafucho. What's up, my guy? Good to see you, man. Hope you enjoy the show as always. Let me see what else we got going on in here. All right, DSR back. I'm the same on Amir, but they will probably keep 4 to 5 backs because the fullback Johnson is off the roster, so maybe 5. And Amir has chemistry with the team, and Zeus was praising Abdullah on his presser. See, I didn't know that part. What? I just know that Zeus was praising Abdullah, and we all know why Zeus is praising Abdullah. We all should know why. He's the oldest running back in the group. He's the leader. He's the veteran. Yeah. And that's what I've been trying to explain to people. That matters. You know, as a running back, 10 years in the NFL, bro, I don't care if all you do is special teams. It matters because getting a spot on the team as a running back at any capacity is big. It's big. And I just want y'all to understand this lobby kid is not just going to come eat this man's lunch like that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, no, especially not as a rookie. I mean, that's a little more explosive, make plays.
I just know, my thing is this. I know that it takes a lot of learning for a running back because of the blitz pickup. That's really the thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's blitz pickup. Everything else is natural. Right? Running the rock, catching it out of the backfield if you know how to run routes. All that stuff is pretty typical and natural. It's blitz pickup. That ain't natural.
No. I've seen good running backs have to come out on third down because they can't.
Because they can't do it. They can't do it. No matter that.
Wasn't that one of the knocks on Barry Sanders?
Yeah. Yes. Right. Yeah. Just not that great at it. He's just not that good. It's why I look at Emmitt Smith the way I do and why I give him the necessary respect because there's no running back better than Emmitt that's picking up blitz. Just go look at the tape for yourself. I don't gotta explain that one. Amir is pretty much the veteran on the team in the quarterback room, so they'll probably keep him. But with 327 yards total in the last 2 years and all the kids we got that can play special teams, I don't know.
See, I get focusing on the yards, but you got to remember, he was never asked to carry the ball because we had JJ, and then they brought in Zeus. So he was never like that alternate. If anything, he was like a third down back to make plays every now and then. Like, okay, base it off 327 yards. But how many actual plays were designed for him?
Exactly.
Gain those yards on, Yeah.
Yes. You're spot on with that. And people don't understand. It's hard. It's not the same when you're the guy and you're going to get 25 touches.
Right. Yeah.
But that third, that fifth, that 10th, right? These dudes get it. Every touch matters, and every touch needs to be.
You got to do some with that touch. Yeah.
has to be done, even if it's the most miraculous 2 yards I get. It needs to be a highlight on ESPN. Did y'all see them 2 yards that do? That's every play as a running back. So,
that's why I used to really like Jalen Richard.
Yeah,
I used to think that dude, for as limited carries he would get, but he would make the most whenever he got that damn ball.
You hit it out. You hit it on the head. He's by far one of my favorite running backs, Raider running backs, just running backs in general, because he also did it all. He could pick a blitz. He could run routes. He could just run the route. He could do whatever could do whatever you needed him to do, man. He really could. Yeah. I just saw somebody say signed a couple of weeks ago as an undrafted free agent. Who is that?
We signed a couple undrafted free agents. But then I guess I remember somebody said that when it comes to them, we still got to keep in the reality how many of those actually make the team.
Exactly. Right. Raider Nation, Jason in the building.
What up, Jason?
Salute, my God. Glad you could make up, man. Make the show. Tatty 707. I don't know where 707.
We're 707.
Yeah, I know, right? Where you at? What's 707, man? I was watching the AP clips earlier to get fired up. That's this season going. 707. We absolutely adore it. Hey, appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed it. Welcome, brother. Welcome. OJ Ray. Yes, sir. All right. DSR Ultimate. Also, don't forget new ST rules. So there's a lot of attention on special teams players this year. I can see multiple teams with multiple special teams players TDs this year with the new rules.
I hope so. Have you seen the XFL, UFL, whatever, the way they do their kickoffs? Yeah, like you do get more runs, but then also as a special team, the one kicking, you can pin those fools back if you get some dogs out there to go hunt them down. Yeah.
No, absolutely. I'm excited to see it. I'll admit it. First, I was skeptical.
Yeah, because we're the older generation.
I'm like,
we're like those old baseball heads that are crying about the new rules.
There you go.
Yeah,
exactly right. So I'm like, I don't know, but no, I think this might change the game, right? I mean, I think it might actually, right? Especially when you need something, where nobody can be prepared for everything that can be drawn up yet because it's new. There's going to be some I gotchas, right? It's just what it is, man. It reminds me of going back to my son's flag team and trying to devise a play to beat the superstar. And y'all deserve to hear how that went, by the way, right? I don't know if y'all, I'm obviously it wasn't brought up for a reason. We got Molly. Wow.
I figured since he didn't say anything.
The superstar was out there being more of a superstar than he was the first time. The kid got 3 interceptions that nobody could ever imagine. All one-handed, just a wingspan and it can't do nothing about it. I just told the kids, I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, no.
You played against Randy Moss today. Defense and offense. I don't know what to tell you. Quarterback can't throw. So that's what happened there, guys. But excellent point, DSR.
You know what I like about the new rule too? Because as a Notre Dame fan, my favorite players were like the Rocket and Tim.
Oh, dude,
those were return guys. That was the part you
just watching Rocky. I love the Rocket Man, Rocky.
Yeah, so watching that be part of the game again, I don't have to go to the restroom during the kickoff anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, Man, that guy was electric for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rocket Ishmael, I remember him in college. I
Mhm.
remember all of that. Yeah, being a Notre Dame fan, yeah, you definitely got
Him and
you
Tim Brown
got
were
some of the
turn
best to ever do it as far as our being alive this time in our age.
Yeah. I don't know.
Notre Dame, yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get any better athletes out of this man, right? They had some monsters, bro. He's one of them. The bus is probably my favorite.
Oh, the bus was another one I liked.
And that's because I did get to meet him. Shout out to my guy Tom. He went to Notre Dame on a
Howard Duda, another one.
Yeah, he's a doctor now, and yep, that's how we all got to meet the guy. He came to CT. So it's crazy. Notre Dame is a special spot. It is. I'll give you that, Leo. You picked the right one for that.
Actually, it's a family thing. My uncle.
Oh, I didn't know
a big
that.
Raider fan with. He passed away young, but growing up, I liked USC because of Marcus Allen.
Right.
But like they were like, "No, you gotta like Notre Dame." He would whoop my ass every year. But then he had me watch The Rocket with Tony Rice and all of them, and I was like, "Boom, Notre Dame." Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Nope. That makes sense. Abdullah had his shine time opportunity in Detroit. He was supposed to be the next big thing there. He ain't it, man.
I don't remember what time in Detroit. Like, was that like?
And
like
who was there? Exactly.
Detroit
like
or
OJ. Exactly. who was in Detroit when he was in Detroit, bruh?
it had to have been Stafford.
They have
Stafford.
not been good ever. This
Yeah.
is the first time they've been mentioned. So I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I can't roll with it.
I mean, Stafford had to leave to win his ship. So.
Exactly, and he won literally the year he left.
The year he left.
He won it. So come on, man. Yeah, I can't get it. Raiders Rebel, Lobby can block also. Trust me, bro. Blocking at University of New Hampshire in the FCS series.
I think that's where the size difference came in.
It is nothing
Size and the
remotely
strength.
close to what you're about to see him get.
Yeah.
Trust me, he is going to get it. I'm praying that they baptize him in practice like Max did Michael Mayer as far as
I'm sure they did. That competitive.
I'm praying that's how they go about it because we don't want to see it in the game.
Mm-mm.
We don't want to try, ladies and gentlemen, if ALC has to check down and keep that back in for protection to get this ball off, it's not going to be pretty. If Lobby is the guy there at all first half of the season, I think he absolutely will be worse than Michael Mayer looked when it came to him trying to get accustomed to the NFL and having to block a dude like Max Crosby. I don't know, and that's every linebacker in the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. That's the part I don't think y'all understand. This man is not going to be able to block all the star linebackers on these other teams. It's just not initially. He will learn how, but it's not going to happen.
I mean, and that's the thing. You hope that when they get to this level, they learn how to adapt to this level. Yeah. Because I remember that. I remember Abrams. I loved him in college. Loved Jonathan Abram in college. His rookie year, he got hurt, but I loved him. But then as you saw it, the talent level just was too much. It wasn't there. Like, as much as I liked and how good he was, and the division he played in college, you know, the top tier, but sometimes it just don't translate.
and that's the part. See, and again, all of you guys, like y'all told me, this has to be war. This has to be war. Shout out to War, bro. I love your takes. And I love the fact that you called this kid. But at the same time, I don't want this to be too premature. Because I need y'all to understand, man.
Let's not crown him CMC.
I keep telling everybody running backs are a dime a dozen for a reason because there are a lot of guys that have natural instincts to run the ball and see the hole, hit it, pause, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just typical. And that's what you expect from a run. See, that's the thing. as a running back. I expect that. You don't get no gravy points because you know how to do that. That's expectations across the board up top. That's just the standard return. So I don't think y'all understand where I really look at it is the blocking, because there are always times that you are held in, and it's not the block some freaking corner blitzing. No, you got
about the end or a linebacker.
Defensive end or a linebacker that's barreling down, no help, no chip, and you supposed to stone cold them at the line.
We play Cleveland. Can you imagine it being Myles Garrett?
I'm just telling you. Everybody is talking about Lobby can do it all. You don't know what this kid can do. He's coming from the FCS.
Yeah.
You're talking to somebody that was in the FCS. I'm just telling y'all are way high. And
you know what's crazy too with all that is how much, and I guess it's not a bad thing, but how much confidence we have in these late round picks and undrafted that they can be starters.
Yes.
Like, when was the last time we drafted, say, someone in the 7th round and you're already placing him as a starter? Like, I remember those 5th, 6th, 7th rounders were your project guys, right?
Yeah.
See if you can develop them. What can they become?
Yep.
I don't know. Yep. Maybe athletes are just different now.
Yeah. No, it is what it is. Shout out Terrence. Salute Turf, Leo, Raider Nation in chat. Everybody hit that like button. Yes, please like and subscribe. And if you don't know, you didn't know, you gotta know. Cheeto Linus, right? At Cheeto Linus, Leo, put it in the Slack. Everybody get there. Please subscribe. Everybody in here we got over 50 people. Everybody better be subscribed to Leo Cheeto Linus. Real talk, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. This man rushed here to get off work, right? He puts in the effort, unlike you guys could ever imagine. And I really want y'all to know. That's another reason why I was excited. I know this man has got a life just like everybody else, man. And he took the time out of his day to fill in for Rundown, man, and give us the game, man. And y'all see he's giving us the game today. I've been wanting to put in our little side chat, man. Leo killing it today. Like all the I'm just giving him his flowers right now. Leo, you've been crushing it tonight. So I love it. Thank you, Terrence. We appreciate that.
Hey, for real.
Yeah, absolutely. Please like, subscribe if you haven't. All right, keep going through here. That's all good, though. When I'm right on all these players, maybe my channel will blow up. If maybe I'll stay the same. We'll see. But I'm usually a pretty good judge of talent. With this
Rebel, he has a channel? How come he hasn't hit a Christian on Friday?
Tell us, where is it?
Where's your channel, bro? I don't think I've seen it. Yeah.
We would love to join, man. We love to hear what you got to take, man. Well, all of this, right?
Yeah.
We want to support, so let us know, bro. We got you on that. Yep, we talking about that Notre Dame-ish.
Desmond Howard was another crazy one.
But that's Michigan. Tim Brown. Desmond was Michigan. Not Tim. He terrorized Notre Dame.
See, and that's another one. All the talent, but he was better as a returner than he didn't fully turn out to be the receiver that he wanted him to be in the NFL.
Hit it right on the head. Hit it right on the head. Yeah. So, I guess the next quick topic we had, as far as the rookies are concerned, which one do you think that everybody's high on, right? Everybody thinks easily going to make it, my bad. And who won't be here after we're all what? We thought he was going to make it, right? Like, they got him. Like, again, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to understand, this team is deep. There is absolutely going to be a rookie that we wanted or thought should have made it over somebody. I mean, the only reason it ain't going to be Lobby is because of the fact that we're going to keep 5 running backs.
Yeah,
So
I don't think either way. Even if we were, I don't think Lobby would be the one that's out. Yeah,
me neither.
Mhm.
But I think it would hurt people.
Oh yeah, because it would be or that or if they put him on practice squad, you know, like how would that feel? You know,
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of who that rookie would be. We all know it's definitely not Bowers. Bowers,
No, it ain't Bowers. Fuck
no
that.
way, shape, or form being out.
Someone's feeling a lot better about Bowers now.
I know. Yeah, Turf is just feeling good.
Who did?
Feeling
Yeah.
great.
I don't know. That's hard because Taylor, and then I like the corner we drafted at the end. I like him.
That's and so you hit it right on the head. That's where I think it lies. I think the cornerback position, I think it's gonna be a who's in and who's out in that area that we're gonna be a little shocked at, or it's just not. I shouldn't even say shocked. It depends, right, on who actually gets cut.
Yeah.
If there's a veteran, we don't have many, if any, right? Who are our veterans at cornerback?
That's crazy.
Outside of Jack Jones, right? Faison. I think Faison is going to win the starting position. I think he's going to win that spot.
So you don't think we'll sign a vet after Sunday?
I don't.
Okay.
Who are we going to get?
Yeah, I mean, there's Howard or the other dudes they've been talking about. Yeah,
I think Faison is. It's time for him to, excuse my French, shit or get off the pot. Stop,
I think they see something in him because he ended.
I agree. You just said it exactly.
Yeah.
I think they see something in him too, and he's a good size. I think it's like 6'1". I don't know, man. He's just got injuries, right?
I liked him our first time around, but it was just the injuries this last season. Yeah. Yeah. So, it'll be hard to see what rookies don't make the cut.
I know, because there's a bunch of them that won't. I think it's very.
I wasn't high on Glaze, but there's no way we cut a 3rd round pick.
Well, hey, so that's the thing, though. But because the problem is, we just went and got Pete.
Yeah.
And this kid Coker, he's played both sides.
Yeah.
Left and right tackle. And I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna. And I think to me that's gonna be the crazy part once we start doing the preseason games.
Dude.
And then on our shows we start figuring out the 53. Like, fuck,
bro. If Coker's out and that's the rookie, I think that could be out. That raises my eyebrow. Like, we got rid of that dude. Like, and it's because everybody else above him is better. Like, our offensive line for the first time is stacked. Am I wrong? It's stacked. We're stacked.
Which is good.
We're stacked.
There's other times we're reaching and trying to dig through like the garbage, trying to fill a position.
And then when somebody gets hurt, we all scared. Who's going to do what? Who's going to pick that up? Like, now we're like, oh, we got this, right? I wish a dude would. We'll just move somebody here to there, and then this guy will come up here. And
that would be crazy. Did you see? Is it War who said that?
Where we at?
Marcus,
you got access. Click it. Yeah.
My bad.
You got access.
He said a surprise Marcus Epps. Could you imagine that?
Yes,
and I don't like see it. Yeah,
that would be a huge cut.
That would just show how much the younger guys are ready
to
be able to go in there. Yeah.
You know what, bro? I've been thinking. I don't know if it'll be Morig or Epps, but Morig.
I think it'll be
drafted him, right? We drafted him, and that's why I'm like, yo, if you gonna bring, give that loyalty, etc. Apps, you wasn't even really one of us from that respect.
He came from McDaniels 1 year.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, bro. Yeah. So that's a great take. That's a great.
Yeah, that would. I mean, and like I said, if it happened, I wouldn't be like, oh, what are they doing? You know,
right.
The younger guys are showing they can do it, so fuck it.
Hey, it's a young man's game, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get it twisted. You have to be young. You have to have youth in this game in order.
It is, but I still like that veteran, presence in the positions. Yeah, I still like that. Yeah,
right.
But then again, you see the young guys doing it. You look at with Kuntz, what they've been sharing about Kuntz. How he's becoming more of a leader, like showing the rookies how to line up, how not to do it, and like, damn. And this is what his third year?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to that time because I am going to give the full, complete, 100% context of this last topic.
You really going to bring it up?
And this is epic.
Oh man,
ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time. So I want to make sure I preface this exactly the way the public needs to hear this. Raider Nation, we are at a crossroads. We have a top offensive player and some say a top defensive player. I think you can already see the bias. I'll be the first to admit.
I think your statement alone, you show the bias because you're calling him a top offensive player.
So look, no, in all seriousness. So the way I see this, I'll put the person that really kind of started all of this for me, and his name is Derek Carr. I hate to admit it. I hate to tell you, but he was the most polarizing guy we've ever had, to where I've never seen a line drawn in the sand.
Recently, yeah, with players, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah, me either.
And so it's like the Carr effect. I don't know what I'll call it. Maybe that's what I'll call it, the Carr effect. Right? Yeah. But I really want it because to me, I feel like, and that's how y'all know I'm emotional. It's not I think, I feel. I feel like, people, yes, please do that too. Yes, I feel that people look at AOC on the trash side, but they look at Bennett the exact opposite. And vice versa. I see guys that absolutely are pulling and loving Jacorian Bennett. But then they look at Carr and they're like, eh. and I'm telling y'all, it's the only two people I see on our team right now that can create the Carr effect. And to me, the Carr effect means that it's literally, I can ask 50 people. 25 will tell me yes, 25 will tell me no. That's really what I'm calling it. And I just want to make sure, again, like I say, I want to make sure people understand where I'm coming from. Because, look, they're like polar opposites, right? Because, Jacorian Bennett, at the beginning of the season, came in expecting, and not only different spot, but expecting to start and play, and everybody praised him. Wow. AOC, you're a rookie, right? But a quarterback, and no one's looking at you to play. It was exact opposite spectrums. Jacorian, you're a rookie, but you look great during all, right? With the booty shorts on and the tank top, Jacorian's looking great, right? Who knows what AOC's looking like because we know he's down the totem pole. And now we're where we are today. I'm telling y'all right now, 50% of Raider Nation loves Jacorian, 50% of Raider Nation hates him. Meaning, and I don't mean this right? I mean this as in the terms of we don't know if he's going to be able to do what we need him to do. And it's the same for AOC. 50% of Raider Nation loves him. 50% hate him. Think that he can't move. He needs somebody that can move. He's stuck in mud. What's your thoughts, Leo? For real. Real talk. Tell me how you see this battle, if you will, as far as the car effect. Who do you think is the person that's closer to the 50-50, if you will? Do you think, you know what I mean? Like, do you think Bennett's more, 50-50, or is it AOC? And how do you see both of these players in the long run?
Honestly, I think when it comes to like how you're saying the car effect, the way the nation is looking at it now, I would say AOC. Because everybody, even the media, that's why they grade us so low, wanted us to go out and upgrade the quarterback position, AP and Tom stood where they were. They got Minshew, so now it's torn. Like, how are you going to improve when you got AOC? So half the nation is like, we got a garbage quarterback, we're going to suck. The other half is like, nah, man, like AP and them know what they're doing. AOC is going to excel in this new Getsy West Coast 12 personnel weapons formation, right? With Bennett, I think it's different where it's like because he's that corner two and Jack came in and filled that one so quick, it's like now we need a two.
Oh,
we need a two. We need a two. We need that two to be able to help, with Hobbs in the slot. And yeah, there were these big old expectations going into the season, but I think to me it still goes back to he was still a 4th round pick though. Like, are we really expecting 4th round picks to be superstars instantly? Like, I call that the Brock Purdy effect.
Love it.
Because players who got drafted later, well, they're superstars. That means any fucking 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round pick can be. And you're right, but they're not all gonna be. Some take more development. And I think with Bennett, where I find the thing, and we talked earlier about veteran leadership, I think he lacked that last year. Yes. And when you look about who was his leader for most of the year, it was Peters. And we saw how bad Peters played with us, There's videos out there of us clowning ourselves, the Ole thing and this and that, So I'm not ready I'm not ready to give up on Jacorian because I think he can make improvements, new coaching staff. I mean, shoot, JJ said it earlier. He had 4 coaches in 5 years?
Yes.
So all that constant change, and now you're looking at this is Jacorian's 2nd year with Patrick Grant. You got Jack Jones. Max is more of a leader. Spillane is more of a leader now.
Yeah.
Even the defense is just different. So to me, I think he could benefit from that. But as far as the split, I think it's more people argue about AOC than they do about Bennett. I think the Bennett thing is just between us in the syndicate.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I get it. And Chris knows he hit a nerve on me. That's how Chris knows. Chris is good, ladies and gentlemen. Chris is bro, I'm telling you, all these guys that I rock with are absolutely fantastic. Chris knows his stuff. Yeah, and it is, I gotta find a way to get in where I fit in, and it's hard.
But and I get it though, because the way you see Jacorian is the way I would see AOC, and I'm not gonna fully go in until I see the production I want to see on the field. Exactly. Until then, yeah.
And that is really the key, because my problem. So this is why I have such a difference in this. See, this is my thing, ladies and gentlemen. AOC was never ever supposed to see the field from day one. See, that's the difference. Jacorian, after rookie OTAs, he was just crowned the dude. Let's keep it a buck. He came into the preseason, the dude. He got out of OTAs with everybody else as the dude. He got all this high praise. He's starting the first game, and by week 8, he's gone. Right? And then the flip side of that is AOC. Wasn't expected to see it down, right? You got 2 quarterbacks in front of him. Whoever loses 2 quarterbacks. And now the kid's in 7th game, 8th game of the season. two different polarizing positions. Jacorian Bennett got yanked, while AOC was chosen to stay. And
True,
I think what you see. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not.
There's a certain game, the Minnesota game, where a majority of the nation felt he should have got yanked, but AP stuck with this guy, so I get it. And yanking a quarterback is different than yanking a corner. You could put the cornerback out there. You start yanking quarterback, it starts fucking with him.
Psyche is messed up.
Yeah,
but I got to give you guys something though. You got to understand why AP didn't yank him. Do we know why he didn't yank him? Because he wasn't making the mistakes to cost us the game.
Right.
I'm not saying he was making plays to win us the game, because what rookie quarterback were you putting your trust in to say, yeah, go out there and make all the adjustments and, calls and from the line of scrimmage and change plays? No, nobody's doing that
on a fucking offense that was put together with glue.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with it. Like, while Jacorian, brother, you had it all. You had it all. You still have it all, which is why this has to be the most important year of Jacorian Bennett's life he will ever see on the face of this earth. I'm telling y'all right now, if Jacorian Bennett doesn't have, at the very least and minimum, a decent year, it's pretty much over for him.
Oh yeah, because you got all these corners they brought in.
It's pretty much over. He's gone. He's gone. And I mean gone, meaning out of the league gone. And I don't know about that. Yeah. Well, I don't wish that on any player. I don't wish that on any player, bro. The fact that you got there just in general is exceptional, at its least. So,
yeah.
But what I'm trying to explain to y'all, see, I am looking at this from a different perspective. I'm going to 100% give my complete thoughts on it well after the fact. Again, I've said what I needed to say about Jacorian Bennett. I love the kid. I pray he proves me wrong. I pray that he's like, you know what? You was the dude that I needed. I swear to God, I'm telling you, because I think everybody reads between the lines, knows how I feel. I haven't gone through the cornerbacks yet, right? I haven't given him his grade. Yeah, Jesus Christ. That'll probably be the biggest show of all of my shows. Jacorian Bennett's grade report. It'll probably be the biggest one. But I'm just telling you, I can't wait, because, man, this kid's he's got a special year coming ahead of him, and I pray to God he makes me look like an idiot. I'd love nothing more than to bring myself to the front of the congregation and be like, "Yep,
right,
was all the way wrong."
As I would with O'Connell. I was one of the ones before the draft that was so critical. Like, I want another quarterback. I don't want this dude, I don't. Right. And I hope, like you, he proves me wrong. But this year for him is just as important too.
I agree 100%.
He's got the Minshew mania freaks ready to take the field. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Please keep going.
You got the Minshew mania ready to take the field. Like, it's almost like they're waiting for him to fuck up so that they can replace him, because you got all these weapons. 100%. That was always the excuse with Carr. He didn't have no weapons.
Hey, Leo is on point with it.
But O'Connell has them, so I think there's a lot of pressure on him. But I will say this about him, where APM made it seem, even the way he talked when he was on the rush, that dude seemed so calm. He just seems so calm and cool. Like, I know, but I
see, bro. I love,
and I think that's what APM see in him, but they're just trying to bring out the other stuff in him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nah, that's dope, man. we all are fans. I just want to make sure everybody gets it. We're all fans, guys. We all want our team to do great. We all wish our favorite players do great.
Yeah.
If you're wishing that the player on our team doesn't do well for you to be right,
oh, I can't stand those people.
you're in
Those
the
people are almost
wrong situation. You don't belong here. I want to be able to be in front of Jacorian Bennett and have to just put my head down.
Right.
I can't wait for that day. For him, not for me, for him. Like, yes, dude, I ain't the one watching you run the hills. All right, like, trust me, and that's the thing. I know what these dudes are doing to keep a spot.
Right, yeah.
So trust me, I would love nothing more than to have to be in front of this dude and eat whatever it is I gotta eat. Real talk.
Yeah, no.
We all win in these scenarios, man. And you know, I hope they understand where I'm coming from with this as far as the banter and back and forth, and praying that, yeah, we do motivate you a little bit. Right? You know, we didn't have, see, that's the thing, right, Leo? We didn't have this.
No.
Right, Leo? We didn't have these haters, and we didn't have social media.
I think the haters were out there, but maybe we didn't know. But now, because of social media, I see them everywhere.
We didn't have any of this. Any of this growing up. This is all new era, man. This is all just... I
know before, because I was such a big Carr fan, other Raider fans would tell me I was crazy, that I had too much faith in him, right? And that would be different. But now with the social media, the thing with AOC is wild to me. Like, you really got people out there wanting him to fail so that they can be right. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, when did that...
You're a Raider. How does that help you? Like, yeah, how does that help you?
Yeah.
Like, where does that go? Well, how does that look? Like, again, I will let everybody know there is not a Raider on this planet that I'm not praying does well. Yeah. I just give my authentic, honest, open opinion. Transparent opinion. I you know, and like I'm doing now when it comes to Jacorian Bennett, I pray I'm as wrong as two left shoes. That's what I hope. I hope I'm as wrong as two left shoes.
Oh yeah, me too. I hope I'm rocking a 12 jersey next year because he's doing so well.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like, that's not gonna hurt me to say, you know what, I was wrong. This is my dude now. Like, shit.
This is our guy. He's here to stay. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Hey,
and it's crazy though, because I watch the games, and I think it's different when you're watching the games. You get more mad at a player. Now that we're in the off season, we're doing this whole thing with our podcast. So I watch the games again, and I'm like, maybe he wasn't that bad in that first Charger game because he came back after struggling. You know, like my perspective starts changing a little bit.
Yeah. 100%.
Even the Minnesota game, like I was mad we lost, but then I watched it again. I'm fucking Renfro fumbled. We were in the fucking Renfro.
Right? Like there was stuff that happened. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. But I get it.
No, it is what it is. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the edition of the Turf and Rundown Show. Leo, man, I can't appreciate you enough, brother.
I appreciate you asking me to cover for Rundown, bro.
Yeah, bro. I thought, just as FYI, ladies and gentlemen, and trust me, there are a lot of guys that are out here on these mics, doing big things. We were gonna look to try to get Pharaoh out here, right?
Yeah. Pharaoh was another one.
We were looking we're looking all the time for any and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Jason,
I was looking at Raider Nation, Jason. For this show, there are a lot of guys that absolutely could have done this, and I'm going to tell you flat out. I said there's nobody better than Leo.
Appreciate
I said it, and I think y'all got magic tonight. In my opinion, Leo, your takes tonight to me were just out of this world, spot on. No matter how you liked it, and I can tell you right now, I didn't agree with some of your takes, but geez, they were fire. I think you had one of your best shows, man. Real talk.
Yeah,
I'm giving you that. Yes, I enjoyed every second of what you had to say.
I think that helps. That's why I like what we do on Sundays, because not all four of us always agree. I think when I do my show on Monday,
I don't think they know that though.
Yeah, I agree with my homeboy more than I do.
We don't be agreeing.
Yeah, if they could see the chat sometimes, man.
Yes.
Yeah, we be arguing in there and then bring it on Sunday.
Arguing. You already know me and right? Y'all already can only imagine. Boy, it's all love. It's all love. But
I didn't know who was it. Was it OJ that caught the clip of Chris rolling his eyes?
Me giving Chris an aneurysm. I'm shocked he didn't, have to have his parents call that freaking god thing the ambulance. Like, yeah. No, we go out there, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we love our team. We love our team through and through. So thank you, Leo.
I appreciate it.
I really appreciate you, man. This was awesome. Yeah, I loved your takes. Just keep it up, bro. Keep it up. That's all I just don't ever stop, because
that's the plan.
We're all doing our thing, man. But real talk, man, you're starting to shine from what I see. And I'm pretty sure the crowd sees it too. You're getting your subs for a reason, man. It
ain't easy.
It ain't. Try. We should probably. You know what? Maybe that's something TRS will do. Have some shows on how this stuff works. Because apparently everyone probably thinks we just run up and flip on the screen and that's it. No, it don't work that way, ladies.
I got family members who ask me. They're like, "Oh, you're a YouTube thing." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not even close." I just go out there because I love talking with my boys about this team. But I'm
it's a grind, ladies and gentlemen. It's a grind. I'll just let y'all know I love it.
Yeah.
Turf absolutely love it. I don't care if I get a penny or a million. I'm going to be here whether you love me or hate me. And my skin is thicker than an alligator. Good luck getting me up out of here. That's all I can tell you. I'm here. And,
one part I've noticed I love more now that I didn't think about before?
Yeah.
Seeing everyone in our chat room and other chat rooms and knowing each other that way. On the Raiders network, on other content creators channels, on Raiders Fan Radio, and just knowing each other through there, that to me is super cool. I feel like I know Sal. I feel like I know Jack.
Right. Every last one, dude.
I feel like I know 2 cents. Yeah.
Bro, Tony Shepard, I'm telling you. If I ever see Tony in person, he's going to be like, this dude like me.
Robert. When I see Robert, all that.
All these guys, they know the areas I look like. Bro, it's real, bro. It's real. It's a real thing. I just want to make sure everybody knows. And Leo, again, thank you, man. You covered for us. You did your thing, bro, and you are getting sharp. Your skills are getting sick. Real talk. I'm telling you straight up. I'm giving you flowers in front of everybody.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy to think it was almost a little over a year ago when I first started.
Right.
And how nervous. And I always do a bunch of research, try to sound like people. And I was at the point where, fuck that. I watch what I watch. I listen to what I listen to.
Exactly.
Listen to what I think.
You sound like yourself. Trust me.
Yeah.
We all do. You know what I mean? And that's why we do it. We love it. And people will catch on. And if not, we didn't want them anyways. Right?
For real.
We want people that rock with this.
You do. Mm-hmm.
We want people that rock with this. So, great show. Great everything. What do you got for us, Leo? Tell us where you at, where we can find you, all the good stuff. Make sure you give it out. Please, all the people in the chat, put it in there if you know, links, etc. Get them.
You already know I have my show on Mondays, my own show, Poodle Raider podcast. Me and my homeboy John. We do that, try and bring you different guests. Walter's been on there, West Coast Pirates, my boy.
What time is that at?
That's on at 7:30 right now in the off season on Mondays. Yeah. I'm probably gonna change it once the season starts because of Monday Night Football earlier. It'll still be Monday, but it'll be earlier. But I do that, and then of course Syndicate Sundays. You can always catch us here at 4:00 every damn Sunday. And then also I have something coming out in the works in the future. I got with my boy MC Raider.
Yeah.
Actual podcast filmed in the studio. So we're gonna be dropping that at least once a week once the season starts to be able to bring that out to it. It'll be me, MC Raider, and then hopefully we'll be able to bring some guests on there throughout the season. It's gonna be an actual studio, which has me so excited. Yeah.
Fire. And if y'all didn't know, absolutely Leo Cheeto Linus is a TRS member. That is the Raiders, the Raider Syndicate.
Yeah.
That's what we do, man. There are gonna be duplicates of people trying to do all kinds of stuff. We tracking something down right now, like, y'all know who the real Raider Syndicate is. It is what it is, man. Look. Raiders Rebel. That's his joint.
Raider Rebel.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Raiders. Please go like, subscribe. I'm absolutely going to do that, and I'm going to check out your stuff, man. I'll be right there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same. That's all I was looking at right now.
We support each other, bro. That's the way this works. So appreciate you for showing up on the show. Hope you enjoyed it.
I did.
And as y'all know, man, this is the every Thursday thing. Me, myself, the Ultimate Raider Fan Show 32 on Tuesday nights, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. That is my main show. I can't wait for that to do what is necessary because we'll see a lot of black jerseys in the stadium. Gets popping 100%. Y'all see, I got the brick right there. You see how do I? Yeah, see the brick right there. The brick at the stadium. I got a lot of marketing, a lot of things that hopefully we all benefit from moving forward. And I'm part of TRS, man. I'm part of the Raiders Syndicate. That's it.
Yes, sir.
All I need to say, y'all know our schedules. Y'all know what we do. We got something every day of the week for you. So that's what it is, man.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, hey, Leo, once again, thank you for covering for us. We love you.
Anytime,
we appreciate you. You absolutely held it down, bro. You are getting sharp. I'm just telling you.
Thank you.
Bro. I'm just telling you. I listen to all of us, and I have no problems giving one of my brothers his flowers right here, up and close and personal, in front of everybody. And I'm telling you, you're killing the game, brother. Keep on keeping on, bro. Keep on keeping on.
For sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Till the next. Peace.